Good morning, everyone. Sierra's getting herself set up while I'm drinking my morning coffee. I don't normally drink coffee before I bounce, but because it's Saturday and we're gonna have a good day, I just thought I would squeeze it in. Joy is still asleep, so I hopefully, if she starts crying, Sierra may be your host for the day. I won't do that to you. Wait, Sierra, now do your look. Now tilt it down where it's less ceiling.
Let's
See
see.
how much ceiling you've got and no bouncer.
Okay, let's try that.
I know, but you have to. What you have to do, I have to do it too. I have to look at my curtain and gotta gauge my bounce from my curtain rod like that. I put it right over. So yeah, give yourself a little. Yeah, right above your window, and then we can see your head. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, y'all, look, guys. Sierra got herself a new bouncer, and she decided to pick the bouncer that was created by the founder of rebounding, Albert E. Carter. She is testing out and trying a NEDAC, and I will tell you from her first experience, that's, yeah, right there. That's probably going to be okay right there.
Yeah. Well, it just cuts back down. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's okay. Is it, hi, Sheila. Thank you for reminding me, Sheila. Yeah. So I'm just letting you know that's totally going to cut your head off still. Look. Yeah. So just, it's okay. We don't have to see your feet as much as your head. We'd rather see your head, but it's fun to see the springs. Yeah. So, she, so far, I'm going to let her speak for herself, but she said it's an adjustment for sure. The bungees are different and the surface area is larger on her other one. Hey, Ginger, you didn't Ginger. She already bounced today. Okay, you can watch us, Ginger, but if you wanted to hop on, you could, because I'm still available to click you in. I sent you the link. Actually, I'm just going to text you, Ginger, just in case you want to just come on and watch us. You don't have to bounce. You don't have to bounce.
Cheerleader.
Let me just.
I want to see all the squares, all lit up, all 9.
We want the Hollywood squares. Yeah. Even if Ginger, even if you just want to click on and you don't want to jump, you can come hang with us if you want to. But once I get on my rebounder, I can't click you in because I have to be on this phone right here. So I just sent you the link. I'm going to hang out a second and see who comes on. Yeah, Sheila, she chose not to get the spring cover on the purchase, but actually they were running a special for February with a promo code. You got a free spring cover, which is like a $32 thing. And I think you reached out to NEDAC and you're asking them, right?
I did, and they responded very politely. I love their customer service so far. They're so nice.
Oh, that's so sweet. Nice. Well, they're old school. They're original. They're OG. They're OG, like original manufacturing.
I know. I'm going to keep my made in the USA tag on there. I think that's precious. I love it. But yeah, they said that they would happily send that. Apparently I didn't put in the code, but they would happily honor it. And I would just have to pay shipping, and or they would ship it with, if I ordered another product, they would ship it with that.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah. I'm so glad. I'm glad that they're being kind to my first referrals.
Very, very
so nice. That's a good thing. So I think y'all know, I said this on it. If you didn't know, I'm just going to say it here. But I've been jumping on a NEDAC rebounder from 2004 or 2003, somewhere around there. And it was referred to me as one of the best in the industry at the time. Of course, I didn't do any research. I didn't know why it was considered that. I just bought it. And then I've had mine for 20 something years. And then I then subsequently contacted the manufacturer to find out a little bit more of the history and the backstory. Oh, someone's here. Look, someone's with us. 1 second. Ginger! Awesome. There she is. We're pulling her in. Whether she's bouncing or not, she's going to hang with us.
All right.
Let's see. She's got to get back into the, hey, Ginger.
Okay, I'm back. My hair is a straight mess this morning, but we're gonna do this.
You know what? We're all a straight mess. Oh my God. Y'all should have seen me before I redid my ponytail. It was like I look like a rat's nest on my head. Okay. Anyway, I was telling the story, Ginger. So you get yourself situated. I'm waiting for one more person, a new girl that y'all don't know yet, who's a longtime friend of mine. I'm going to see, she just got a brand new rebounder, and I'm going to see if she can make it in on the link. She's probably trying to figure it out right now. So let's give her a little time because she's never done this before. And I just texted her my link, but she bought a jump sport on used online from a friend. And she's excited about joining our community and being a part. She's in Houston. She knows Robin, and who else does she know? She knows Robin, who y'all know, and she knows me, and we've known each other for 20-something years. She went to my church. She goes to my church. Anyway, I'm going to introduce her when she comes in, if she can figure it out. So we're going to see if she can join us, but I'm going to kill a little time. So let me finish the story. So basically, I found out after reading the book, the New Miracles of Rebounding, I learned all about Albert E. Carter and how he designed and built a rebounder for his mission. And I think he ended up originally, having like the Chinese design it. I'm not sure. That was what I heard from the book. And then ultimately he brought his manufacturing and found someone to manufacture it in the US, which happened to be the Nebraska company that I'm dealing with, which is the Needak, which is this particular brand, Needak. So this is like a baby. Maybe this is like a creation, a baby from the OG, from the original rebounder man. And now he's passed away. I wish some of his family would come on the podcast and talk about him. Okay, so Duty, y'all know Duty, 90-year-old Duty, who's in our community. She is texting me saying, I just saw your text. I need 5 minutes to get up. Was in the laundry room washing clothes. Okay, so here's somebody. Somebody just jumped in. Let's see who door number 4 is. This is like a game show.
I love it.
But y'all, here's my new person. Everybody meet Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Yeah. Wait, we got to get your sound. Right.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. We can hear
Okay, I'm like trying to wake up here.
I woke Bonnie up, and Bonnie's gonna bounce in her garage. Woo! Let's 3 cheers for Houston weather, where you can actually be outside with no sleeves.
Yes,
Y'all,
yes.
oh my God, Bonnie, you look so cute. Look at you.
Yeah.
Show everybody. Hey, Bonnie, introduce yourself, okay, while I bring the next person in.
And it's so
Okay.
bright.
Hi, okay, I'm Bonnie, and I'm a friend of Lydia's from way back from Unity Church Singles Group, and that's where I met her, and I just love her personality, and so anyway, so here I am. I manifested this jumper because I said I was going to get one, and hoping that I would get one, and I finally had one show up where I play volleyball. Somebody just brought one to me, and they brought one, and then they were like thought they wanted it for their child, but then they changed their mind, and so they sold it to me. So anyway, that's how I decided to be here with you today, is because this is what I was wanting to do. So thank you, Lydia.
Oh, Bonnie, I'm so glad you figured it out. I have to tell y'all a quick story about this little dog. The day that I went and picked up this baby, Joy, 16 years ago, from a town called Blessings, Texas. Bonnie met Bonnie here on the screen in the yellow. she met me for lunch that day, and I had only had Joy for literally 2 hours in my hands. And Bonnie and I went to a patio and had lunch. And I have a picture of baby Joy on Bonnie's shoulder 16 years ago. And it's so sweet to have friends like that you have, powerful memories with. So while Bonnie was talking, thank you, Bonnie. I'm glad you figured out how to click on the link and come in and set up your camera and everything. You look adorable, as always. Thanks for being a bright, shining light. Even though I was getting Joy off of her bed, I heard what you said. Thank you for all your nice thoughts about me and your memories. And while you were talking, I clicked in our 90-year-old participant, Duty. Let's give Duty a welcome. Y'all say hi, Duty.
Hi, Duty.
Hey, Judy.
Welcome. We're glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here too.
So Lydia wanted to share my cute little top here. What I do is, or what I have done, I have these T-shirts that I don't wear, like they're like boy T-shirts, or they're just big T-shirts, or and I like to cut them up. So I have a lot of these little shirts, and I just cut the sleeves off, the neck off, and then I put little fringes on them. When I'm bouncing, you'll see the fringes. But anyway, so I thought I'd wear my little cut up T-shirt.
I want to make
Awesome.
one. I'm going to make one. We should all make one.
Hey, Bonnie, Duty is totally like Unity Church, like a. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to take this microphone back. Duty, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I didn't know. I thought you forgot, so I was busy cleaning house.
I did forget. And lovely Sheila reminded me. And then I put an alarm on my Alexa to remind me to send out the email by 8:45. And so I just got that email whipped up. And anyway, regardless, look what we pulled together in 10 minutes notice. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for joining me. And I know the community is going to love seeing you guys and seeing all of us having fun together, because we're trying to make moving more in 24 fun, right?
Yep.
So awesome.
I'm going to go and change shirts. This is hot. I'll be back.
Okay, go ahead. Y'all do whatever you need to do. It's cool. You can hop on, hop off. No problem. We're just going to knock out 10 minutes, and whether there's one of you or 100 of you, it's all fun for me because I'm usually doing it by myself anyway. So thank you all, Sierra and Ginger and Bonnie and Duty, for joining me today on the first bounce of March for our group bounce. So I'm going to get back on. I think everybody's here who's coming. So I'm going to get back over on my bouncer and get started with you guys. So I don't want y'all to wear yourselves out before I get on.
So Lydia, when I'm on my bouncer, I really can't see this far. So I'm just gonna listen and bounce.
Okay, sounds good. I won't say anything. I won't talk to anyone because I can't hear your response because I'm way over there bouncing. So let's just go through the 10 minutes and then we can all hop off and come together again if you want to. Okay. And hey, Bonnie, Denise said, I love Bonnie's t-shirt. So maybe you can do a live stream one day and you can come over and we'll tear up some of my t-shirts. You can teach us how to do it. Okay.
Okay, cool. I like
that. Would be fun. Yeah, it looks sexy. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay.
It motivates. Yes, it motivates me for sure.
Yes. I need to do my oneness t-shirt like that. That's super cool. All right, so I'm going to get on my bouncer and get my Alexa started. We're just going to knock out 10 minutes. And I want to point out something you probably can't see. Maybe the people at home can see. I'm sure the bouncers cannot see me, so don't look. Don't worry, you can see it later. But I had to put on some kind of socks and shoes today because I had to put Neosporin on my heel because it's cracking again. And I'm just curious if the plastic of jumping every day on the plastic is creating a dryness on my heels, for 125 days. This is the second or third time that my heel has cracked. And I think it may be like the chemicals or something from plastic, touching my skin twice a day. So I don't know what it is, but I put on socks and some little Skechers tennis shoes, like some lightweight tennis shoes, to try to bounce on my tennis shoes. And so this is my first time to ever bounce with tennis shoes on. So I hope the rubber doesn't stick too much to my bouncer. And I don't know, I'm gonna hang on and kind of give myself some first time freedom. So here we go. I'm gonna keep it's definitely making my foot stick to the bouncer. I'm not sure I like this. So let me go ahead and just start this process. Okay. Alexa, give me a 1 minute timer. Alexa, give me a 1 minute timer. Alexa, give me a 5 minute timer. Okay. Yeah, I'm really not liking the way that the tennis shoes are sticking to the mat. I feel like I don't have any leverage. I don't want it to like trick me, but I'm going to go ahead and just see if I can keep my feet planted on the mat and then see how it goes. Otherwise, I may take off the shoes mid-bounce or something and do it with socks on. I've never done it with socks on, so I was thinking maybe I need to get those socks that have the grippers on the bottom, so they're like the non-skid socks. Maybe something like that would be good. But I need to start figuring out if I have to protect my feet, because I'm not liking the fact that my feet are getting dry from jumping on. And then maybe it's the winter. I don't really know what the reason is, but I put Neosporin on both of my heels, regardless of whether there was cracks or not. Alexa, stop. Okay, for the people who just wanted to do 1 minute, the 1 minute is over. And I'm gonna try to get into my bounce, push into my mat a little more. When we get off of the bouncers, I want Sierra to tell us a little more, not right now, but when we get off the bouncers, I want Sierra to tell us a little bit more about her first experiences with the NEDAC, because we were talking about how she's having to get adjusted from bungee to spring, and she's really just feeling into that difference for her. And I think we'll ask Judy when we get off the rebounders. We'll ask Judy about if she's got some more analysis of her springs versus her bungees. I think she told us that she uses the bungees when she wants a certain experience, and then she uses the springs when she wants another type of experience. So it's really interesting how everyone's kind of saying that the experiences are almost totally different when you have a springs versus a bungee bounce. So if I was to describe this feeling, it feels the tension in the springs feels so controlled and so tight that it just feels like a nice squeeze on my blood vessels when I push down, and then it has kind of a pushback reaction. And I think Sierra kind of referenced the fact that it was easier to be on a springs rebounder because she felt like she didn't have to work as hard for her return bounce. So we're going to talk to her a little more later about that. And we're just learning. We're just going through the process. As a community, we share information, we share resources, we share what we've learned, we share what we're learning, we're sharing what we don't like, we're sharing what we like. It's just a great way to commune with like-minded people who are doing the same, kind of on the same path and the same track at the same time. And I said this before, you can find friends for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And it's only time will tell whether you're making friends for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So right now, our friendships are being created out of this common bond or interest. And we'll see in 20 years if we're still bouncing together. I know we talked about that before, so it's kind of a fun thought to think about whether or not we're still bouncing in 20 years together. So anyway, I'm just killing time. Seeing how fast we can get through this 10-minute bounce. I did a little video last night, late at night, trying to bring attention to our community so that we could get more participants to join us, because every time we have new people like Bonnie coming in, you know, she's new, and it's fun to have the new energy and to have the new interactions, and people are going to connect more with people than others. And I just want there to be a variety of people and personalities and diversity inside of our community, so everybody feels like there's someone here for them. Alexa, 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna, since my feet were planted with these shoes on, I'm gonna try to do my marching sideways now and see how that feels in my shoes. So I really don't like the shoes. I don't love this feeling, but we're gonna do it because I didn't want to continue to tear open my skin. Hopefully my foot is healing inside the sock. So anyway, so just about diversity, creating a place for everyone to find connection, no matter your background, no matter your experience, no matter your life today. We want everyone to feel welcome. So if you're out there watching our video, thinking about, boy, I wish I could be a part of that community, the answer is yes, you can, and we welcome you. We welcome you to join us. The best way to get to know the group, and everybody takes time when they can. We have what we call a motivational meetup on Sunday nights. It starts at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, what am I saying, 5 Mountain, and 4 Pacific Coast. And we just get on Zoom and we share and chat and introduce people who don't know others. And then you get to know the new people. You get to know the older people when they talk and share. You know what's cool is you can come into the meeting and you can just say, I just want to watch. I don't want to share. I don't want to talk. Totally cool with us. Not everybody's comfortable on a Zoom. Not everyone's comfortable sharing. Not everyone is comfortable even with the camera on them. So you don't have to do that. You can just be blank screen and no talking. That's okay too. We want people to feel comfortable. We want people to warm up to us. And when they're ready, they can introduce themselves. We just want to make a space for people who feel alone to have a community that works for them. I'm just the host, but this is a community about us, about we. We are the community. There is unity in community. That is the way it is. So I ordered coffee before. I normally don't drink coffee before my workout, and I can tell it's definitely increasing, like the metabolism. I mean, I feel hot. I feel different. I feel hot. So I don't like that feeling. I like coffee after the workout. I don't like this feeling of before. And I feel like I'm used because I feel like I'm talking louder. I feel like I'm using more breath to talk. So I'm hoping my voice is projecting because I don't have a microphone on. So I'm just throwing my voice over to the telephone. So the timer's gonna go off soon. I'm gonna do my 30-second heart rate thing, and then we're gonna get up closer to our microphones and connect with each other for those who want to. If you don't want to, it's okay. All right, Alexa, what time is it? Oh, that's not what I wanted to ask. Alexa, how many more minutes? All right, 20 seconds, and then I'm gonna do my 30-second heart rate thing. So just letting y'all know how much longer. Get my legs warmed up. You know, I never heard back from Barbara O'Neill, which, you know, it's understandable, but we'll see if anything ever pops up. Okay, Alexa, stop. Okay, here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we say, slay the day! Slay the day! Blast off! Blast off! Woohoo! It's over! Thank God it's over. Oh, I like when it's over. At least
Oh
I
my
did it.
gosh.
This is like day 125 and day like 62 for everyone else, I think. Whew. I'm bringing y'all over to my booster to my pounding. And then I get a people still here with me. I've got Sierra over there still on the bouncer. We've got Bonnie. We've got Ginger getting situated. Oh, look, Judy's already in a recliner. Woo! Did you just sit there the whole time and watch me bounce, Judy?
No, I did 11 minutes and 104 calories.
Yay! Whoops! There goes
So
the camera.
I have a
That's
question, Lydia.
what I use.
Okay, Bonnie, did you say you had a question?
I do. I have a question. Okay, so I started my first last week or this week, at the beginning of this week. I started my first bounce on here, and what I noticed is that I stretched before. I didn't really stretch that much this time, but I stretched before, and some of the bounces, I feel like I have sciatica, like I'm like I can't do that, and it feels weird. And so, like, can I hurt myself on there? Do I do it slowly and continue doing it? Yeah. So,
I would say that it's really important to just really listen to your body, like see if while you're walking and doing other things, are you still feeling that kind of pain, and figure out if you can isolate it to only when you bounce do you have that feeling, and then you'll know it might be coming from your bouncer experience. And I would ask you, I'm not with your bouncer, but I would ask you, like, does your bouncer stretch to where your feet kind of fall to the middle of the bouncer instead of on the edges?
I don't know, but it is very springy. I mean, it feels comfortable. It's just
Okay,
I'm not used to moving these muscles. It may be
right.
that just it's kind of like when I do yoga. That sometimes I like when I when I do the bridge, the partial bridge. I feel it in my lower back area, and so but instead of not doing it, I just do it as much as I can, and then I just keep breathing, and then I do a little bit more. Like I'm not used to doing some poses or like
Yeah.
moving that muscle.
So, Bonnie, I would say that you're definitely going to be activating new cells and new muscles and stuff. Like even though you're using your legs, you're going to be building muscles in your arm and places like that. So, I think definitely in the beginning, this is like your day 2 or something with your rebounder, right?
Yeah, day 2.
Okay.
Well, day 3, day 2 with my grandson, so it wasn't much.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe you should just pay attention to that. And I'm going to let Ginger have the floor in a second because I think she might have something to contribute. But basically, definitely just keep listening to your body. But if you start really hurting, I mean, we have heard, I don't know if it's true, but we have heard that you can injure yourself on a rebounder. So just stay in tune with your body. Like some of the reasons that they talk about the springs, and I don't know what they say about bungees, but the springs are ergonomically designed to absorb the impact that you're doing instead of it like jumping on a cement floor. It's supposed to absorb the impact as you go down and up. So just be mindful, because if you are hurting, then don't ignore it. Definitely say,
Definitely.
let me test this and see if when I get off of it and I don't do it for a while, does my body recover?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I always go slow, and like I don't stop doing it, but maybe not do it as much. And
Yeah,
then
or as hard, like as intense. Like just do a
Yeah.
baby bounce and grow into it. Ginger, do you have some thoughts about that? I saw you shaking your head.
What I was gonna, I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said, which is if you feel like it's bothering you or if it's not working the way you want it to work, then you start over again and you do like the baby bounce is what she just called it, health bounce. And I think one of our other people, I think she said she started like with 1 minute, 3 times a day or 2 minutes or whatever. And then she worked her way up. I forgot who it was who did that, but cool, Kristen. But I know that with me, when I first started, I had some adverse reactions. I took a day off and then I started back up really slow. So I did the health bounce for a few minutes and then I was able to add my time to it. But be very aware of what your body is saying. Take care of yourself. And if your body says no, then you just take a minute off and then you start up again, but you go at a much slower and a much shorter time until your body adjusts. This is a new exercise.
Yes.
And we're not trying to go hard. We're just trying to get up and just start moving. And so if you only can do like 1 minute 3 times a day, then that's a lot.
Yeah.
If you can do more, then you do more. But if you start off at 1 minute, go to 2 minutes, go to 3 minutes, several times a day, or just do whatever. But don't push yourself. If your body doesn't want to go there, don't push it. It's okay.
That's a good
Okay,
lesson
thank you.
for everyone listening to this episode who are out there just watching us talking about it, because I think a lot of people like me, I'm overweight. And so my rebounder has a weight capacity. And so I'm just trying to be gentle with my rebounder because I don't want to stress my rebounder out and then have it break because I'm going over. They say that whatever your weight is, you can add like 100 pounds to the impact that your rebounder is having to experience. So if you're 100 pounds, when you do a down bounce, it's like a 200-pound impact on your rebounder. So it's just something to consider, as far as, I mean, Bonnie, you're fit. I'm just talking about the general public out there. Just take it easy. Don't try to do too much. What I'm demonstrating, guys, is that y'all can go back 125 days and see the kind of workouts I did. I'm demonstrating that even with a tiny, light health bounce, your body can still have health benefits. So that's the whole point of not going hard. Everyone else in the world out there on YouTube is going fast and hard. I'm just trying to demonstrate, what about people who can't go fast and hard? Can we still have health benefits? So that's why this whole thing started on an experiment that I was willing to demonstrate, because no one would believe me with the results if I didn't show facts about how I did it, right? Because we're all brainwashed to think you have to go hard and fast to have health benefits. Okay. So I just wanted to, mention that. I mean, I think when you go hard and fast, you increase your heart rate, but you might be turning on cortisol because your body thinks you're running from a tiger and your fight or flight's kicking in. So I'm just trying to say, look, I'm not running from any tigers, guys. I'm just walking down the street, having some exercise today, like the Blue Zone people. The Blue Zone people are not running from tigers. They're just doing their daily activity and they're having longevity and health. That's what I'm trying to demonstrate. Dodie, do you have something to share? It looks like you're raising your hand.
Right. Well, one of the things when I started bouncing was doing straight legs, and I found out if I bent my knees a little, it does not hurt the back or anything. So I bend my knees just a trifle when I start bouncing.
That's good. Good information. Hey,
That's
Sierra,
great. Yeah.
can you, come talk to us about your experience? You were trying, you look like a little kid that just came up to the teacher. Um, can you tell us about, like, yesterday you got or 2 days ago, you got your NEDAC and you put it together and you're so used to bouncing. You're like on day 65 of bouncing on a bungee cord bouncer. And then all of a sudden, boom, you're trying springs. Tell us the difference.
Yeah. So it is two totally different workouts. It feels completely different. This one, like you said earlier, is very easy. It's a much easier bounce. You don't have to put as much effort into getting the bounce.
She's talking about the springs.
Yeah. So, what's interesting about that is that I did not see any difference in the calorie. You would think that with the bungee, because you're putting more effort into it, you would burn more calories. But according to this guy, the Fitbit, it doesn't change anything. But getting to the springs, it's a constant vibration that I'm having to get used to, where the bungees, obviously they didn't vibrate. And the springs make a little bit of a music. It sounds like hard rock music or something in the background when I'm bouncing. But yeah, no, it's it. We took the bungee out today because I had them side by side yesterday, and I kept going back and forth, kind of. And by the end of the night, 3 a.m., I decided that the spring one was the one I liked best.
Well, we'll keep checking in with you because it doesn't have to be that the springs are the one you like. We just hope that you're getting a good workout that you enjoy. And I feel like there's just some ergonomic things. I feel like the bungees are like a less controlled experience because as you bounce and you stretch out your cords, you don't have that same consistency that the springs, that steel spring is able to hold itself together for 20 years, so I'm getting like a similar bounce that I got 20 years ago when I first, got on my rebounder. So it'll be interesting as you continue to grow and your, experience, not grow, but, experience more is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. It'll evolve. Maybe you'll go back. Maybe you like it better. I think remember what I said, all rebounders matter. Mm-hmm. So whatever rebounder you're using is the one that's the best for you, right? Mm-hmm. Because you're getting on.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I wouldn't have known the difference had I not. I was in love with the bungee, and I heard with all the Sundays that we've met and all of the information I heard, I was like, I love my bungee. I love it. There's no way I'm going to like the springs. And, I had this ego mentality. My brain is like, I love my bungee, but I like that I spent the money and I did it because this really it's nicer. It feels better.
What can we ask you? What did you end up paying for your brand new NEDAC springs? Like
it was, it was $349.
Okay, interesting.
Well,
okay, that's good. I mean, we'll see. And then are they gonna give you the cover?
Yeah. So yeah, they said that they would.
Okay, and you just have to pay for shipping, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's like a $32 value. They were giving away a free spring cover with your purchase in February, but you had to put a promo code in, and I didn't know about it until the last day, so I didn't talk about it.
Yeah,
But
our customer service is super nice and they're very prompt, which is hard
yeah.
to find.
Colette says Bunchy was your first love of rebounding.
Oh, it was. But evolved. We changed.
All right, Ginger, do you have anything to, do you want to share anything about what's going on in your world, or how's your, Ginger was one of our introductories to the Vonti community members, and she had a wonderful video where she talked about her health benefits from rebounding. Now that we have you on camera, do you have anything else to inspire the world with your story or anything?
Actually, I do not. I was going to say, Sierra, you rock, because I was like, okay, if Sierra can get up and jump when she's not feeling well, I can also. And so today I was not feeling that great. I have not left the house in almost 48 hours. And I'm going like, oh my gosh, I can jump though.
Yes.
So I got on for a little while this morning, and I got on again with you guys just now, but I was like, if it wasn't for you, Sierra, it would not have happened. Okay.
Aw, that's so sweet. Y'all see how everybody gets motivated by other people. That is so awesome. I love hearing that, and I love seeing the relationships that the individuals are forging with themselves. That's what I want. I want to be a connector and connect people who want to connect. So, Duty, anything else before we say goodbye? Do you have anything to share? What are you up to today?
I'm cleaning house.
So am I.
I love the springs, like Sierra said. I still like the bungee. I do the bungee if I want to really bounce up high and, do silly things. But the spring, you don't get worn out before you know it. Your 10 minutes is up. And having the little thing on the bottom tell me how many minutes, how many jumps, how many bounces, and how many calories. It really helps. I'm addicted to that thing.
Yeah.
I think Sierra has that on her watch from Apple Watch, right?
Right. So, it just tells me what I'm doing. So I've been trying to burn 300 calories a day and eat a donut.
Wow, that's good. Jody, have you had any more? You're on day 70 something now, right?
I'll be 100 in a couple of weeks.
Wow.
I forget what day I'm on.
Wait, you're on you're day 70, right? Like you're on day 78 right now. What day are you on?
I don't know. I have to look at my calendar.
That's okay. I think you're around wait, Sheila, if Sheila's still on the chat, Sheila will know because Sheila is 2 days after you. So if Sheila can chime in and tell me what day she's on, that'll tell me what day Duty's on. If y'all are staying consistent. But anyway, we're so proud of you, Duty, and we're so glad that you're an inspiration. I know that when I interviewed you, you said you wanted to inspire other people in a similar age bracket as you to find the rebounder as an option for, health and joy and, oxygen and, better mental health. So Duty, I think you're on day 91.
Wow.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, because Sheila said she's on day 89. Look how fast that goes, guys.
I know it does go fast. I was going to do my size 12 pants today, but I didn't know he was going to bounce, so I didn't get them on. So I'll do it next month.
Oh, okay,
I haven't
good.
tried them on yet.
Okay, good. Well, I would love to have you on the show just by yourself. I think the world loves seeing you and hearing from you, and we'll put you out there more to inspire those you want to inspire. So, hey, Bonnie, Robin is inspired by Duty.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because Robin is 87, and so for Robin, Robin gets to look up to Duty and say, I can't wait to be rebounding at 90 years old. Duty will be 91 in like 3 or 4 months.
Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
That's great. That's great. That's amazing.
I know. She's super
Hey,
healthy.
Robin.
We're happy for you,
Right.
Judy. We love having you on, and you're a little beacon. You're a beacon of light of our potential when we're your age. And Bonnie, she calls us her chickadees.
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 We like being Duty's chickadee.
Yeah.
So anyway, does anybody else have anything they want to say before we say goodbye and start our days?
Don't
Yeah.
forget to drink your water.
Ginger's,
I would, yeah, I would
okay,
like.
Ginger's reminding me to hydrate.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a.
I'm
I
going to try
would
and
like to share what my goal is for the trampoline, and I'm not sure, so I'm going to say this out loud because I need to do this.
Okay.
I'm tired of going up and down. Like, I'm not worried about being underweight or any, like my weight or anything like that. I'm just tired of being wishy-washy and like.
Are y'all there?
My goal is to tighten and firm. And
Okay.
and so I heard something saying that it doesn't burn calories. Is that what I heard? Did I hear that?
No,
No.
it burns calories.
Okay. So I want my weight to be what it's supposed to be, between 110 and 115. 110 is my weight for 5'4". So that's what my goal is. And I just want to say it out loud because I want to get serious with myself. And I know if I say it, then I've got to do it. So I'm putting it out there.
All right, we're going to hold you accountable. And Bonnie's goal is to do that. My goal is to look like Bonnie. I want to look like Bonnie's before picture.
I agree with Robin because I haven't lost any weight, but I have firmed up probably about 3/4 of an inch all the way around. So I
Oh,
think my
there you go.
ideal weight is 100. Yeah. So I'm not losing weight. I'm just firming up.
Oh,
I
good.
know.
That sounds
Bonnie,
good.
it's true. I haven't even lost weight, but I'm in like 2 sizes different. Like I started like at a 24, and yesterday I squeezed into a size 18, which is like 22, 20, and 18. That's like 3 size difference. I'm not fully there at the 18. It was still tight, but I buttoned everything up and everybody saw how much I have to change. So that way we can see as I continue to maybe not change my weight, but I continue to shrink, it's building muscle and it's building bone density and it's building ligaments and tendons, and it's not necessarily taking the weight off, so you might just lose 5 pounds and that's it, but gain muscle.
Yeah, and that sounds so good. I'm so excited because that is actually what I'm tired of, is like this gets big and loose. It's just like I mess up one time with my eating and then it just comes all back. So I'm glad, I'm excited that that's what I want, to firm. I want to firm and tighten up. So it sounds like.
Okay, cool. You know what's interesting, and I'll say this and wrap up because Joy's crying and I got to take her on a walk, is I want to demonstrate, look, y'all, there's something for everyone here. Bonnie, who most people like my size or heavier would say, oh my God, aren't you fine and perfect the way you are? But the truth is, we're all human. We all have those same feelings of wanting to be better than we already are. And I just want to remind you that anyone is welcome in this community, whether you're, bigger or smaller. It's a support community. It's a motivation community, and everyone's on their own journey. And so we can support and motivate Bonnie. Bonnie can motivate and support me, and everybody can support each other. And so this is just a good continuum. If you want to be motivated, inspired, and be a part of a community that cares about you, come here and we'll care about you. So I just want to end with that. So everybody, Judy, you have something?
Yeah, I'm going to say I want to have no fat over my waistband. So I'm getting so I don't have all that fat right here.
Awesome.
Nothing hanging over.
Yeah, you don't have the Dunlap disease.
That's right.
Yeah.
where your
feels
stomach
good.
Dunlapped over your belly, your belt.
Yeah, and the end result, Lydia, the end result for all of us is that how we feel about our body. Like you said, it's how we feel. Like it just, I'm just like, it's just ridiculous for me to keep doing something that makes me not feel good. So it's like the end result for all of us is that we just want to do what makes us feel good, you know, and that feels good in my body to have it tight and firm.
Yes, and I think we all would agree. We like it tight and firm. Okay, guys, look, Joy is asking me to put on her little outfit to go outside, and I got to say goodbye for now. Thank you all for joining me, and see you Sunday night. For those of you who want to join us, email me at www.avantiwellness.com. Let me know you want the email, and I'll send the email out later today. So thank you all for joining, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.